Outcome-based agreements, why do they matter to the future of healthcare systems? In the past years, the number of medicines approved has increased. But not all of these are made available to the NHS and reach the hands of patients, at least not right away. Once a medicine is approved by the regulators, NICE in the UK evaluates how this treatment compares to others, and this determines whether the new therapy is paid for and covered by the NHS. But as more medicines are developed, the health system is increasingly stretched, and it is becoming unsustainable to fund all medicines in the same way as before. Resources are limited, and as a result, not all innovative medicines can be introduced into the NHS. This has negative consequences on patients accessing new therapies or seeking better quality of life. What's the solution? We need new approaches for reimbursement that are sustainable and ensure patient access. The aspiration is to increase the accountability of industry to deliver value and share the risk of funding new medicines with the NHS. For some medicines, an outcome-based agreement or OBA could offer that solution by tying a payment to the value it delivers to patients. This means that the NHS pays according to how an individual or group of patients respond. This is one model, but there are others too. This is not new, but it is very difficult to put into action, because it requires a whole system shift from how healthcare professionals collect data in clinic, to how this data translates into a funding decision and financial model. There are 3 main steps in the design of an OBA: agreeing the health outcomes that matter most, setting up a data platform to monitor these over a long period of time, and linking this clinical data to a financial decision. But each of these has its own challenges. The outcome metrics that defines the value of a medicine needs agreement amongst patients, clinicians, and payers. The health outcomes that matter most are not always collected in clinic, and outcome-based agreements rely on data that is available in routine clinical practice. And the current payment for medicines is based on volume, but if the NHS wants to reimburse based on the impact of a medicine on a patient's life, it would need adapting the current finance systems. Overcoming these challenges will not only solve outcome-based agreements but will also meet the broader aspirations of value-based healthcare. Now is the time to evolve the way the NHS pays for medicines. Through collaboration across healthcare, we can develop new ways to better support sustainable access, whilst improving the outlook for patients. Even if difficult, it is not impossible, if different parts of the health system come together to tackle future health needs.